Alright, so we're checking out the only game where you get to take an entire world civilization and put them in an environment that is specifically made to make their lives as terrible as humanly possible. It's World's History Simulator. However, in indie gaming, you are taxed by the letter. So all they could afford was worlds. Generate new world, damn it. In World's History Simulator, you get to create an entire world and watch as a civilization struggles to survive, desperately and painfully. Are you allowed to use letters here? No. I could go with the Hell Seed, but I wonder how many... Oh. That's interesting. Rather than cap out, it just eventually stops you. I'm at maximum 6s. So in Worlds, everything is simulated. The people and their technologies that they learn, the sadness that they go through, all the topography of the world that you create, and you can do damn near anything to it. Obviously, you could create a beautiful landscape where all the world is filled with lush green grass. We're not doing that. You also don't want to make a world where everyone just dies immediately, because there's no fun in that. You gotta torture people for at least a little while. Set sea level offset. Does this mean that there's no water in the entire world? Yes, it does. It's just a giant brick of sand. Now, if you want, you can also look at your world like this here. Doesn't look like much because there's nothing but sand and death. Hold on. How about if it's almost all sand and death? I'm gonna give people just the tiniest little area that they can survive in, all the way up here in the corner. There you go. No wonder it was all desert. The world average temperature was at 63 degrees Celsius. Jesus Christ. How low does it go? Negative 53. Can I put whatever I want in here? No, it caps out at 63. That is still pretty horrible. Even pretty close to the water, it's a nice, soothing 50 degrees Celsius. Oh my God, it gets up to 96 degrees on this freaking planet. Oh, here you go. You can set the yearly average rainfall. See, we could give them some rain. Look at that. Now everything's all covered with grass. That's not happening. You get 190 millimeters of rain a year. It's the lowest amount I'm allowed to put in. The survivability is still it's at 96% now. How the hell did it go up? Does this game understand what torture is? Temperature brush. Oh. Oh, Jesus. This is where you can screw things up. So if I just take half of this little inhabitable area and I turn it completely red, the average temperature is now 100 degrees Celsius. What kind of people is this game going to create to live in this place? Oh, you can actually create land if you want to. You can mess with the altitude and all kinds of crap. Here, if anyone wants to live over here, I'm gonna make it have like 6 billion millimeters of rain right in this little nipple in the middle of the world. All right, well, that seems absolutely awful. I like how when I was screwing around, there's like 2 eyes on my planet. The altitude is 24,000 meters in the air. Oh my God. I'd like to mention that the area over here that I maxed out the rainfall, it rains 43 feet of rain a year. All right, looks good. Start simulation, here we go. I can choose the population. Wait, so can I put like a bajillion people in? Oh my God. Yeah, whatever, random location. Holy sweet Jesus, hold on, pause. Like 100 things just happened. What do you know? Everyone only chose one area to live in. I'm just clicking all the different data areas just to kind of see what's happening in my world over here. I appreciate that the predominant language at the location is 1, 2, 9, 3, 6, 6, like 30 other numbers. It's a good language, one of my personal favorites. Studied it extensively in college. I gotta mention too, these people are some badasses for living in 100 degrees Celsius weather. The current activities for our people are foraging and farming, because I don't think that they know how to do anything else yet. The only skills that they have are seafaring and survival. Why do you need seafaring? There's like 2 lakes on the whole planet. They know social organization, shipbuilding, and agriculture, which they better learn quick because there's not too much fertile land over here. And they've discovered boat making, plant cultivation, tribalism, and sailing. I just realized that like each place has an individual person that runs it. So this is the territory of the Aos Kilutaisu Kilutaisu tribe. Common spelling. Translates to men of the steppe. And the leader's woman. This was her opportunity to make this translate to females of the steppe. Very charismatic. High wisdom score too. What does it all mean? I have no idea. This is interesting. Females literally run everything. I think it's because only females know how to survive in this kind of area. Somehow, people are starting to carve out farther from this little area, this little tiny livable area. How many people are shoved in here? 86,000, 4 million, what the hell? It is. This world has become an entire matriarchy. There's no men, or at least no men in power. I don't mind that. I'm just saying that it's kind of interesting that in the land of absolute torture, everything is run by the women. There we go. Finally, they changed it. Kinswomen of the sand. And the gender's male. What the hell? This guy's mother was probably like, I swear to God, if you don't change the name of our tribe after I die, my spirit's coming for your ass. What are these names? It's like they took some sort of name generator from Dungeons and Dragons and just started slamming on the generate button. This guy's name is Motads Ikawa. I don't even know what this is. There's a lowercase j and an I before the uppercase B. What the hell does this even mean? He lived a good long life. He's dead now. Guide faction. Oh. Promote openness or remain isolated. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, more openness. Sure. I don't know what this does, but why not? Yep, Tribal society, more openness, more, yeah. You guys are all gonna have to work together in order to survive after all. I appreciate that you can legitimately look at your world and see how people are continuing to migrate. They're starting to get down closer to the rainforest. I don't know how the hell they managed to do it. There's 22 people living in here. It's a disorganized band, I'll bet. The kinswomen of the sand have a brand new leader. Their leader name translates to White Desert Arrived. It sounds like something the Secret Service would say to try and protect the president. They're getting so close. They're almost at my rainforest nipple. Once you get there, I really don't know what you're gonna do. I don't know what kind of things would grow in 48 feet of rain a year. Well, they finally reached it. I don't think that they're doing anything with it. There's only 3 tribes in the whole world. The kinswomen of the sand, the men of the steppe, and the moon women. That name tribe has a long contact with that name tribe. Oh, it's the moon women. Is the other one the men of the steppe? Attempt to foster a relationship. Sure. So there's 15 people that live in the desert. When you get into the rainforest of certain hell, people love living in here. There's 6,400, there's 10,000 people in one single cell. You only get 19 people over in the desert. It only took 6 million years or 8 million years. But we have 2 new tribes down in the rainforest. The kinpersons of the dew forest and the yellow night persons. I appreciate that these ones are very non-specific if you notice. The kinpersons and the yellow night persons. Before it was always the kinswomen and the men of the steppe and stuff like that. I'm actually curious now what happens if I make a world that's not just 100% designed to make life as difficult as possible. Hold on here. We need a good seed for this one. All right, so what if the world temperature isn't 1,000,000 degrees all the time? All right, now it may look like I'm creating a water world, but I have a plan. I have an idea here. Oh yeah. Now this world is looking strong. You can see there's many, many land masses that people can live on. There's plenty of water. There we go, right there. The population, the initial population is gonna be 2. I'm gonna choose the place that they get to live on. You're gonna live on the L. I'll put you on the green portion of the L though, how about that? Holy shit, I just broke the game. All right, the last world was clearly too edgy, so I had to go with something a little safer here. This is a world that people of all ages can come and die in. It's the Yeet planet. Oh, everything's fine now. Sure. Oh yeah, for some reason the Kill Me world was too much, but Yeet is totally fine. Yeah, every damn person learning how to make boats and sail because it's all water. Oh, here we go. They got tons more survival skills now. Look, we have real biomes. There we go. Plant cultivation getting discovered. Man, this world's moving right along here. Ah, Mamawoo. First tribalism thing going on. Nice. I really like that there's a tribe just at the tip of the E. The tips of both E's. For some reason, people love living on just the tip. One of the biggest tribes on the planet. The tribe of the night shrublands. It could have been so intimidating if they put anything instead of shrublands. Tribe of the night lion. Tribe of the night owl. I appreciate that this tribe over here, they keep their names like 2 letters or under. I think that's really important. I think that helps everyone out, especially when, you know, whatever the hell the main language is, it's like a bunch of numbers. My God, the predominant language is going up in numbers. So I clicked on display route just to kind of see, you know, how people could travel on the Yeet planet. I damn near had a seizure. Look at this. It's like throwing the Yeet back to the 1990s. It feels like this should be some sort of shoe brand logo from something like Saved by the Bell or something. Territory data for the people of the Fire Prairies. What the hell is this for the administrative cost? Is this because we haven't discovered money yet? Do we not have a type of currency, so we're just making up? Okay. So, I was going around just kind of looking at all the different tribe names and everything. Now we're just doubling up on stuff. This is called the Tribe from the Sand. There's 28,000 of them, and they're sandy AF. I just noticed, like, all these different factions have some sort of elemental affiliation. Clan Mikala, the Sun. Clan Kud Nezipa, Red Stonefire. Air. Haze. Windfire. What the hell is this? Is this like Avatar the Last Airbender? God, I want to make these people go to war. They can't figure it out though. They're too busy just trying to survive. Translates to burned by fire. And thus the Windfire clan got its element. I gotta try something. I gotta try and make a world where it's impossible for anyone to survive. Like 100% impossible. People love Yeet World. There. This entire world is 10,000 meters of ice. The average temperature is negative 53 degrees Celsius or 44 degrees Celsius at the middle. Negative 93 degrees Celsius up top. There's no way anyone can live here, right? Like, it's physically impossible, right? Is it just gonna crash the game? Okay, yeah, absolutely no one can live here. Okay. There's like 5 cells where people could potentially survive. How about this? All right, no, everyone died immediately again. Here, how about this? It's basically just a big Canada. Wow, I didn't know that these people were so goddamn picky. I have no idea how they survived in our first map. I've been trying to torture these people forever and they won't do it. But now that I put down an area with at least a little bit of green, they're jumping all over it. Well, as the community from the open region would say, if you're gonna live on a planet, you might as well go over to Yeet World. Anyway, folks, hope you enjoyed this episode of World's History Simulator. They need to add wars to the game. Till next time, stay foxy and much love.